Los Angeles, 1985. A city that glittered by day and trembled by night. Neon lights flickered across empty streets. Windows were locked. Dogs barked at shadows. Because somewhere in the dark, he was watching. A figure slipping between alleys. Silent as smoke. Leaving behind a trail of terror that felt almost unreal. They called him the Night Stalker. But before the name became legend, he was just another face in the crowd. Eyes cold, and patience darker than the streets he haunted. Richard Ramirez was born in El Paso, Texas, 1960. A quiet boy with wide eyes and a storm behind them. His childhood was carved by violence. He watched things no child should ever see. By the time he was a teenager, he had learned one lesson: fear gives power. He drifted west, chasing shadows all the way to California. No friends, no roots, only the dark corners of the city where no one asked questions. He slept in bus stations, wandered alleys, and listened to the heartbeat of a city that never noticed him. But the silence inside him was changing, and soon, Los Angeles would feel it too. It began quietly. A woman attacked in her home, then another, and another. The police couldn't find a pattern. The victims were young, old, rich, poor. No one felt safe. Los Angeles changed overnight. Windows were nailed shut. Parents kept watch till dawn. The city of angels had become a city of fear. Reporters whispered about a stranger who vanished before dawn. A tall man, all in black, eyes empty, teeth glinting in the dark. They didn't know his name yet, but they knew his shadow. He was everywhere, and nowhere. Detectives from every division were pulled into the case. They had a city gripped by terror, and almost no clues to hold on to. Then came the footprints. A single pair, size 11.5, left at several scenes. And on one dusty windowsill, a fingerprint. They traced the same car, a beaten-up orange Toyota, seen by witnesses again and again, always near the darkness. For weeks, police chased ghosts. Every tip led nowhere. Every night, another family stayed awake, listening for footsteps outside. Then, one photograph changed everything. A mugshot, a name, Richard Ramirez, the face behind the fear. August 31st, 1985, East Los Angeles. The city was boiling. The name Richard Ramirez was everywhere. His face, printed on newspapers, glared from every street corner. He didn't know it yet, but the hunter had become the hunted. That night, he tried to steal a car, but the people recognized him. Neighbors shouted. Someone yelled, "It's him, the Night Stalker." Within minutes, the streets erupted. Men ran after him. Others blocked his escape. And for the first time, the monster was afraid. When police arrived, the crowd had already caught him. Beaten, cornered. The nightmare that had haunted Los Angeles was finally over. In court, Richard Ramirez smirked at the cameras. He flashed a pentagram drawn on his palm and whispered, "Hail Satan." The courtroom gasped. Reporters scribbled. Victims' families wept. To the world, he was no longer a mystery, but a symbol of evil that had walked unnoticed among them. In 1989, he was sentenced to death. He showed no remorse, no fear, just the same empty smile that haunted Los Angeles for years. He waited on death row for more than 2 decades, and in 2013, his story ended quietly, not by violence, but by illness. Yet even now, the shadow of the Night Stalker lingers, a reminder that monsters don't come from myths. They come from us. Los Angeles healed, but never forgot. Apartment lights that once stayed on till dawn now flicker without fear. But for those who lived through that summer, the darkness never truly left, because evil doesn't always hide in the woods or behind a mask. Sometimes it walks beneath streetlights and smiles back when you pass by. The Night Stalker, a name the city still whispers when the night feels too quiet.